Tigercats. Stampeders. Okay, so we are going to be doing another live watch along. This one is going to be the Hamilton Ticats. And then after this, we'll be doing the Mac one, and then we'll be doing the Toronto one after that. So let's get crack-lacking. Nope, I want that. Full screen. I haven't seen the score. I don't know. I don't want to know the score. I'm trying not to watch things. I'm only starting the first quarter. So let's skip ahead. Don't care about this. Don't care about this. Okay, I don't think that's right. So let's refresh this. Try not to see the score. Try not to see the score. Try not to see the score. No. Turn down the volume. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. There we go. There we go. Okay. After what was that? Half an hour of just that playing. Do. And away we go. Yes, Phil, that's right. And away we go. Phil became a member, so very much appreciated, Phil. 97 text messages, and I haven't responded to a single one because I know it all has to do with the Ticats. Okay. Here we go. Come on. Hey, stop playing this music. Just start the game. Stop playing the music. Oh, Matt Chinetti's doing the panel today. Craig Kelpin, Vancouver. Paula, please, let's go.
Thank you, Matthew. Beautiful.
Rod Smith, let's go. Come on.
Calgary and the Bull River. Second meeting in a month between the Stampeders and the Hamilton Tigercats.
Second meeting in a month. No Vernon Adams today.
Both have 4 wins. They're both currently on the outside looking in the
yes.
Mix early in the second half of the season. Both now without their star quarterbacks after Vernon Adams Jr. got hurt 2 weeks ago against BC. So it is Josh Love's first CFL start. Yeah, 2019 Mountain.
I still wouldn't have confidence in Love. First career CFL start today.
But now he has to provide a win to his team and show as a young quarterback I can make plays.
Stavros Cacciatone is tied for first in the CFL with 5 interceptions. Doing the last game. Let's go, Stavros.
A bunch of other Canadians leading the CFL in interceptions with 5. Watch what he does today.
Scott Milanovich in his third.
Ticats are 4-7 this season and 1-4 on the road. As Stamps are 4-6 this season and needs one more win for 100 as a head coach. Okay, so it looks like Stamps are starting the ball. Calgary won the toss and gets the ball. Okay. Legio kicks off for 77 yards to the 3. McAllister returns it for 26 yards to the 29. Jake Nikoric with the tackle.
So here comes Josh Love, age 29, in his first CFL start from San Jose State.
Josh Love, after coming into last week, he went 6 for 10, 58 yards and an interception. after in the fourth quarter last week.
Now, I think Dedrick Mills is going to be a huge part of this game, Rod. Make sure that, hey, we're going to throw the football when we need to, but Dedrick Mills, one of the best backs in the league, let's establish him and open up some play-action passes later in the game for Josh Love.
He was hurt late in the game against BC 2 weeks ago, but got some rest on the bye and gets the start. In there now, the fake to him. Love throwing right.
Josh Love's pass to Jalen Philpott for 15 yards to the Calgary 44. Quinton White with the tackle.
Started right tackle, the third right tackle this season, rookie from Vanderbilt, as there's been struggles at that right tackle spot. Calgary trying to find out their answer. Now, two changes here. Damian Alford gets the start at the field receiver. Clark Barnes moves to the boundary and make Tevin Jones a healthy scratch at that American spot that they push over to the defensive side of the ball.
Approaching their 45 now and a 1st and 10 for Josh Love and the Stampeders. And there's the first carry left side for Dedrick Mills. 4th in the CFL in rushing coming into this one, and a good pickup up across the field.
Mills with the 6-yard rush to the Calgary 50. Talbot with the tackle.
Calgary about Philip Osai, 5 sacks, leads his team. And again, another guy you have to have an understanding is Reggie Stubblefield. Season high 8 tackles. As of last night, he was leading the Canadian Football League in tackles with 59. And Quavion White had a career high 9 defensive tackles last week. Loved what I've seen on tape of Quavion White.
Mills got 6. It's a 2nd and 4 approaching midfield. Opening possession of this game. 4-man rush. Love with time. Underneath completes it to Philpott again. He has another catch, and it looks like he has another catch.
Love to Philpott for 5 yards to the Calgary 55. McManus with the tackle. It's going to be a first down, Calgary.
Defensive linemen standing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then they're going to all drop out. So Hamilton trying to confuse the young quarterback. He recognizes it's not blitz, takes the underneath coverage. And again, when you're 2nd and 5 and 6, you can take these all day to get the first down. Good recognition that it's not blitz. Go through your reads, hit the check down.
2nd first down for Calgary on the move here early in this one. Another pass, another completion, and another first down for the Stampeders. That is Clark Burns on the receiving.
Love passes to Barnes for 14 yards to the Hamilton 41. McManus with the tackle. 12:21 left in the first quarter.
You're going to see him come underneath. You're going to see a waggle and then a vertical presence. And if both defenders are high, you just throw it underneath.
They work tempo, get rid of it quickly and out of bounds.
Love throws incomplete, so it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Damian Moose Alford, his 5th game since coming back from his NFL tryout. So a 2nd and 10 ahead here for Calgary.
Pretty outstanding receiving core when you think about it. Clark Barnes, Damian Alford, Joey Jew, who's gotten some reps, Dejon Brissett. You got a lot of really good Canadians, Rod, that can help, with your roster and with your ratio and figure out, get talented big receivers on this Calgary.
So many receivers, Lapo. Tevin Jones not playing in this game.
It's a healthy scratch.
Just a numbers game. There's Eric Brooks. He had a big touchdown in a losing cause, albeit here that McMahon 2 weeks ago against BC. 2nd down and 10. Throwing, caught again, and just outside that marker. So
Love pass to Jalen Philpott for 12 yards to the Hamilton 29. Braxton Hill with the tackle.
Right position, got the right call. Philpott's just going to run a curl up here. Now the coverage to halfback's going to be a high player, and you can see there's a window between the corner and the will linebacker, but you have to throw this on time. If you see how quickly Josh gets the ball out of his hand, any later, it's going to be intercepted by the corner or the will linebacker. So it's recognizing the coverage pre-snap and getting the ball out of your hand. Nice completion by Josh Love on this drive.
For 12 more yards to Philpott. So Love is 4 for 5. Handing off.
Oh, okay. That's fine, Phil. If you want to say where the game is, I'm perfectly fine with that. I mean, I only have 11 minutes left in the first quarter anyways, so I'll eventually catch up to you. Watching second quarter, so it's not that far behind. Mills rushes for 3 yards to the Hamilton 26. Hill with the tackle.
Julian Hauser, who played here for a while in Calgary. Miles Fox. Isaiah Banya up front. And more now. As they show blitz on the 2nd down and 8. Pressure.
Nice. Let's go. Josh Love sack for 8 yards to the Hamilton 34. Destin Talbot with the sack. Let's go, my guy.
Little bit of an overload points here. It's going to come from outside this edge, and you're going to get people dropping out. So as the tailback, you would like your tailback to try to recognize and go backside. I'm not sure if this is a screen pass or why he's going to the right. You need help for your quarterback.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
The screen, no help there. Josh Love can't recognize in time. Takes a sack.
And a welcome back for Rene Paredes.
And Paredes gets a field goal. So we got to do the little field goal graphic.
It's a good result there for Paredes, as you might expect. 3 on the board and then opening possession. So
Rene Paredes.
Getting his 5th start with the Ticats. Like the Stamps. Really in need of a win today at McMahon.
Paredes had a 42-yard field goal. Okay. Oh, it's PAR. No, you may not update me with the score. Eventually, I'll get there. Okay, let's skip ahead so I don't have to listen to this music.
In that start against the Argos.
Okay.
Last week in Toronto, in the rain,
In the rain.
struggled in that start against the Argos early on. Ended up, though, Lapo throwing for more yards in the game than he has as a CFL.
Yeah, career game, and he had 14, 20-plus passes. A lot of those passes were at the end of the game, but he did find a couple of shots downfield to his targets. And I thought, he was a leading rusher in this football game, too. Talking to Scott Milanovich, when it rains as much as it did last week, half our passes have to be your opening.
Ford is 1 for 3, 65.6 completion, 1,000 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 306 rushing. Okay, Ford, let's see what you got. Passes to Kenny Lawler. Let's go. Good start, good start, good start. Ford passes to Lawler for 14 yards to the Hamilton 54. Labrosi with the tackle. It's going to be a first down, Ticats.
6'7", Central Michigan's looked really good last couple games when you watch him. Carrick Wheatfall, back-to-back 100 yards games, and this kid leads this football team in explosive plays. In a team with Kenny Lawler, that's an impressive stat right there.
So right up near midfield, and a 1st and 10 for Trey Ford, and the Hamilton Tigercats handing off Larry Roundtree, and Markel Lee.
Roundtree rushes for about 4, maybe 5.
What is the game plan for Clarence?
Roundtree rushes for 5 yards, so it's going to be second and 5.
Last time these two teams played, the next guy you better have an answer for.
Yes, Labor Day is going to be the next big game. I'm pumped for Labor Day, too.
Speaking of interceptions, Ben LeBron tied for the CFL lead in interceptions with his fellow with 5 interceptions, just like Stavros Katsikotis on the other side.
Ooh. Let's go. Ford to Myron Mitchell for a 51-yard touchdown. Let's go.
The Ticats work it down, find the end zone, and take the lead.
Let's go with a touchdown.
Sees low players, okay? When the lower the players are, the closer it is to possibly a man coverage opportunity on the outside. Finds Mitchell on the outside with this big-time throw. No hesitation. Knew he wanted to go with the football.
Myron Mitchell.
Puts it on a dime.
51-yard touchdown.
Just 3 plays in that drive for 70 yards, 51 on the strike to Myron Mitchell, who has his 2nd touchdown of the season. Leggio is on.
I'll just pretend I didn't see that comment. So 7-3 Ticats, 8:02. Let's go. Okay. Time to skip these commercials.
position. You got three people that are close.
120 text messages that I haven't even looked at yet. Jeez, God.
The quarterback recognizes man coverage. I'm going to take what's called the slot fade all day. Myron Mitchell does a great job getting outside position. Trey puts the ball on a spot, but the recognition before of seeing the coverage, understanding where is my man beater is what made this play. 51-yarder to Myron Mitchell. Great execution by Trey Ford on the road.
Leggio kicks off for 67 yards to the Calgary 13. McAllister returns for 28 yards to the Calgary 41. Horrell with the tackle. K. Thomas is injured player on the play. 7:54 left in the first quarter. See what Love can do to respond.
Working it down the field, setting up field goal. He went to school at San Jose State. Another famous Calgary Stampeder alumnus, Lapo. Went to that school. Josh Love passing the yardage of Jeff Garcia.
Jeff Garcia was outstanding in this league and obviously in the National Football League, but just such a great player to see that what Josh Love has done in his years at San Jose. Now, the hard part for this is you sit here and all of a sudden Trey Ford goes down 3 plays, 70 yards. Because you're sitting here all week saying, hey, we got to keep this game simple. Like, make sure we give a lot of runs. Don't put Josh Love in too many difficult situations. Well, Trey Ford goes 3 plays, 70 yards for a touchdown. Now, hey, he has to respond. Has to find a way to take it down the field and get his own touchdowns as they go. So, be interesting to see this battle. And Scott Milanovic this week talking to me, he just said, hey, listen, young quarterbacks, it takes a while. Some pictures they just don't see as fast as
I'm Mr. Popular? Why do you say I'm Mr. Popular?
And the more reps he gets, the more time he is with his coordinator, better off he's going to be. Same thing right now with Josh Love and Pat Delmonico, trying to figure out what his best concepts are and how Josh can play well.
Kalon Thomas in special teams, the injured player, but heading off to the sidelines. Away we go now. Second possession, Calgary.
7:49 left in the first quarter.
On the play fake and then swinging it out.
Nice stop. Nice stop. Only gets 1 yard, but there's a flag.
There to limit any gain at all, and a flag is out.
Love passes to Mill for 1 yard, but it's going to be legal contact Quavian White for 10 yards from the Calgary 41 to the Calgary 51. Tom Valesi with the referee as the referee today.
Gets flagged for the illegal contact, automatically first down. Number 51 for Calgary.
Contact after 5 yards. You can't put hands on. You can't do anything there. That contact right there, knocking the receiver down, creates a first down.
Interesting to see that board, though. Jeff Garcia's name on it. His final game, won a Grey Cup with Calgary in 1998 before going to the San Francisco 49ers. Had a good NFL career as well. San Jose State, as is Josh Love now with a first down. Close to midfield, heading up to Mills. Right side, breaks a tackle, puts his head down, and he pulls his way.
Mills with a 5 yard rush. Gain to the Hamilton 54. Braxton Hill with the tackle. Oh, no. So, Phil, I'm in a group chat, a text message with Andrew and Lucas, and we all text during the Tigercat game. And because I didn't want to know with what's going on, I haven't looked at the group chat.
Just across midfield, 5-yard pickup for Dedrick Mills. Second down and 5 at the Hamilton 54. Josh Love in his first CFL start for the injured Vernon Adams Jr. Throwing completing another one inside the 50.
Josh Love passed to Eric Brooks for 8 yards to the Hamilton 54. Miles Fox with the tackle, so it's going to be first down. Luckily, when it gets to halftime, I can just skip to where the game is, so I don't have to sit through the whole panel mumbo jumbo.
When the defender leaves the zone, Josh Love recognizes it, puts the ball to Brooks. You throw when the defense is out of position. Good location for the first down. Good recognition of the free hitter.
6:05 left in the first quarter.
For 54 yards, and then a little reverse toss back to Clark Burns, who tries to find the edge, and he gets it down.
Gets a 3 yard reverse sweep.
2-yard pickup for that. A lot of running there for Clark Burns.
5:56 left in the first quarter, and time still running. Okay, they say Clark Barnes rushed for 2 yards. Walton with the tackle.
Barnes to start moving to the sideline, so it eliminates a huge gain. Makes it only a 2 to 3 yard gain. So good job on the backside, making sure they don't follow too far inside.
Yeah, just got it to the 44 after all that running. It is a 2nd and 8. Love to throw, and he's got all kinds of time. And he has a receiver.
Ooh. Love passes to Barnes for 19 yards to the Hamilton 23. Quavian White with the tackle. It's going to be a first down, Stamps.
Another big first down for Calgary.
You talk about high point in the football, taking it away at the highest point on the defender. You can see he's the number 1 receiver right here. So as he goes downfield, you see the corner start to fall inside. As the corner falls inside, the halfback's trying to get underneath it. You see White in a position. He throws it over the top of the halfback for this 19-yard gain. A good go up and get it by Barnes. I thought this could have been picked, Rod.
Okay, so I'm not that far behind.
Close to it, though he was backing up in there. So
Nice.
coming right in, pulling his
Way to go, Miles Fox. Miles Fox with the sack of 8 yards. 2 quarterback sacks already. Let's go.
So protection schemes can sometimes put people in a bind. You have 3 people going this direction. That's the one-on-one, and the guard has to have inside position because there's that gap right there. Guard doesn't do it. Zach Williams doesn't get inside position, leaves a lane straight to the quarterback. Josh Love's not going to be able to.
2nd and 18 at the Hamilton 33.
Bull rush by Fox there on Zach Williams, the left guard for Calgary. Pushing him back to a 2nd and 18 now. And underneath, Tyreek McAllister. They use the ball on offense against Hamilton. And
Love passes to McAllister for 9 yards to Hamilton 24. Winton McManus with the tackle. So 3rd 9.
I like this call right here because
3rd and 10.
lost yardage again. It could be a longer field goal. So this is a screen pass. It's a behind the line of scrimmage. You take your receiver, McAllister, your athletic receiver. Everybody blocks to the front side, and you throw it behind the line of scrimmage. You let him run with it. Get whatever yardage you can to make the field goal better. Didn't want to have a young quarterback having to throw, process, and possibly lose yardage for Rene Paredes.
Well, Jude McAtamney had filled in well for Calgary in kicking, but when
Rene Paredes 1 for 1 for 42 yards.
back in his 2nd field goal try, Paredes is 2 for 2.
32-yard field goal
Record holder for the most seasons above
for
90%
Paredes.
with 7. Good start for Paredes, and the Stamps work it down for field goals both times. Still trailing on this very nice late August summer Saturday here.
So Hamilton will start off at the 40-yard line. That was a 32-yard. Paredes. Oops. Field goal. So it's 7-6. Okay, let's skip these stupid commercials.
The CFL on TSN.
That's brought to you by the Score Bet.
The Score Bet, an official gaming partner of the CFL.
It's gambling, not gaming.
Early here, still at McMahon. Yeah, the lights are on and a nice bright summer day here. 7-6, Hamilton leads it.
Okay, we're starting off at our 40-yard line.
But still trailing by a point. Explosive
3:07 left in the first.
Now their second possession. 4-man rush. Lots of time. Deeper down to the right and an open receiver too. Out on the other side of midfield.
Nice.
And that is
Kirtland Gittins Jr.
19-yard pickup.
gets a 19-yard catch to the Calgary 51. It's going to be a first down, Ticats.
Trey Ford hit the post last week. This is a vertical stretch to the wide side of the field. If the defenders get depth, he throws into the intermediate part. They held the underneath coverage. Great throw right on the sideline. You to Curly Gittins Jr. You got to put some. You really got to put some air on it to get it over the low player. Great recognition.
2:39 and counting left in the first.
Catch of the day for Gittins. Ford is 3 for 3, 84 yards in that touchdown pass. Handing off. And going left is Jones.
Roundtree, my guy. Like, come on.
He is just strung out by that Calgary.
Oh, never mind. That was Augustine. Augustine rushes for 2-yard loss to the Calgary 53. Moncrief with the tackle.
What's called a run pass option here. Okay, it's basically a run read option.
Okay, Phil. I don't want to know the score, but with what I have, 7-6, has the score changed? Yes or no? That's all I want to know. Yes or no? Has the score changed? Ticats second down converts 47.8% for fifth in the CFL.
Second and long. Late first quarter.
Ford goes for a run. Ford rushes for a 11-yard run. Lee with the tackle.
So this is going to be a big thing for all these defensive ends. Can we stay?
So it's going to be 3rd and 1.
Here, you see basically the center moves the defensive tackle out of the way to create that space. Everybody on the D-line has got to make a coordinated effort.
Minute 20 left. 3rd and short. Ticats are 14 for 16 on the season. And Jake Dolegala gets the first down. Let's go. Jake Dolegala rushes for 3 yards to the Calgary 39. Moncrief with the tackle. First down, Ticats.
Looking for consistency in that position.
Pretty important part of the field.
So I have 7-6 with 46 seconds left in the first quarter. I just want to know if either team has scored. I don't want to know which team. I just want to know if any team has scored where you're at. Either yes or no. Roundtree gets maybe 2 yards. Roundtree rushes for 2 yards to the Calgary 37. Damian Webb with the tackle. 19 seconds left. And the clock is still counting. Oh, we've only got 9 text messages in like 8 minutes. Must be halftime or close to it.
It's going to be a negative yardage play unless you make David Webb miss. Good play by the secondary.
Gain of 2, 2nd and 8 for Ford with Roundtree beside him. Looking off to the left. Looks back to the right.
Do something with it, Ford.
Looks to take off again.
Okay, we'll take it. We'll take that first down. Let's go. Trey Ford rushes for 20 yards to the Calgary 17. Moncrief with the tackle. Hey, listen. If Roundtree cannot get rushing yards, just let Trey Ford run. Okay, see if I can do this again.
Coming in at 4-7 against the 4-6 Calgary Stampeders. Second quarter still to come.
Okay, so second quarter being a second quarter. Oh, I got to change this. Second quarter. Oh, we got 2 text messages since then. Try not to look at the text messages.
It's the interception. We win.
Men's flag football team.
Okay, let's see what he says.
Once again, congratulations to Paul Lapoli.
Okay,
the national men's
that's all I want to know. Thank you.
Qualifying there in Germany, Lapo, a couple of weeks ago for the Olympics.
Yeah, Daniel Peterman to tie it up. We go into overtime. Guillaume Balan gets the interception. We win the bid. So an amazing opportunity. The women's won the world championship themselves. So both men's and women's team are booked their tickets to the Olympics. The only program that has done that, that earned that right. The U.S. is already in because they're host city. So it's so exciting for our organization. Thanks to all the people who have been reaching out and talking about how excited they are for flag football.
Long-time coach in the CFL, but how have you enjoyed coaching flag?
I've enjoyed the players. The players are amazing, and having the opportunity.
Okay, first and 10 at Calgary 17.
Right, it's but Canada's been great to me and my family. So like we're really excited about what's next for Team Canada flag football.
17 for 27 for Ticats red zone touchdowns. Roundtree rushes for 1 yard to the Calgary 16. Hutchins with the tackle.
Yeah, Hutchins is a beast. I talked to him earlier in the season. His ability to get on the other side of the line of scrimmage and knock double teams off. Now, I don't know why both guys left the most dangerous defensive lineman. That's obviously a mistake by the offense to do that, but he's such a difficult guy to move off his spot. He's not real big, but he's tough to move.
You bet on me, don't let you down. Bet on what, my Ticats? Or I don't get what you mean by bet on me. Let's go forward. Run. Oh, forward. Forward. Ford sacked for 13 yards to the Calgary 29. Moten with the tackle.
Heat on Ford, and the field goal unit will have to come on for Hamilton.
Very difficult. You always talk about when you're facing a quarterback who's got mobility.
Funfish says, I bet on you. Yeah, the Ticats.
Flow is. He has to be play contained. He wants to make sure he doesn't give up the space. He does give up the space. But then having the understanding, I've got help. RJ Moten comes around on the edge and recovers on the blitz. The hardest part of these, the mobility of Trey Ford is you have to be 3 yards outside of him to make sure you keep contained.
No, I know what you meant. Mark Legio with a field goal. Let's go. Ticats with a field goal.
To make it a 4-point lead, 10-6, Hamilton in front here in the second.
10-6. Let's go.
Well, don't miss new episodes of the gripping murder mystery everyone's talking about. Everyone. Lanterns, inspired by DC Studios' iconic Green Lantern universe, now streaming only on Crave.
I watched a little bit of it yesterday.
I bet you did.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm not a DC Comics guy. I'm a Marvel Comics guy. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty good writing.
At breakfast, you had a Marvel T-shirt on.
Yes. Representing.
I know you're big.
Okay, good, Phil. Do not tell me what the score is, because I don't want to know. Ford can't lose versus Steps backup Kenny. I don't know. We'll soon find out. No. Mills rushes for 18 yards to the Hamilton 52. Talbot with the tackle.
Outside zone is a play Calgary loves to run. You get everybody going on a direction, and then you're going to turn somebody back. Watch Dietrich Mills here. You always talk about make one cut. One cut and get north-south. As the defense runs the lanes, you open gaps. And when those gaps open, the running back can take one step and get north-south. That's what Dietrich Mills does so well.
Back and forth, these offenses go to the Hamilton 52. Josh Love handing on. Mills again. Breaks another tackle. And another before he falls down near another first down for Calgary. So getting the ground game going with one of the top running backs in the CFL.
Dietrich Mills rushes for 11 yards to the Hamilton 41. Jamal Peters with the tackle.
Executing the outside zone play really well, trying to attack this defense of the Ticats.
Adam and the analyst desk are out celebrating Jacob's birthday, and I'm sitting here doing live streams all day. I still got 2 more games after this one to do. I've already done one today already. Ooh, what a catch. Love passes to Eric Brooks for 3 yards to the Hamilton 38. Dustin Talbot with the tackle.
Eric Brooks is such a great football player. You know, and I wanted to say a little football player because he is a smaller guy. You can see him at the top of the screen here. You can run.
They did invite me, but I'm doing Worldly Rider. I'm doing like 25 live streams for football within like the next week. I just did an OUA game at 1. After this, I'm doing the Mac Windsor game, and then I'm doing the Toronto Sask game after that. Ooh, 2nd 7 pressure, incomplete. Oh, no. I don't want to see the score. No. Give me, no. Give me the, no. I don't want to see the score. No.
A blitz picture. Hamilton saying they were going to blitz the young quarterback. Usually, it's whether the offensive line does their job.
10:45.
And the running backs picked up the blitz correctly.
Okay.
Love is just not on the same page with his receiver where he wants to spot this football. Because when it's cover 0 like this, which means 0 help in the back end, you can just throw it to a spot and let the receiver run it down. Good pickup to give Love that opportunity to throw the ball downfield.
You saw Brent Monson before, defensive coordinator with Hamilton, used to have the same job here in Calgary. 45-yard try for running.
Paredes with a 45-yard field goal attempt.
He's 3 for 3 to go along with a 42 and a
Paredes, field goal. 10-9.
The score and field goals. Haven't found the end zone yet, but the offense has been moving. It's a
Haven't found the offense yet. 10-9, Paredes.
25 years ago.
And that one was a 45. Do, 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 do. Let's go. Okay, we don't need to see this infomercial. We can skip ahead.
And despite that small stature, he's the QB's nightmare, has been this season. Like we saw, he's tied with Matthew Betts for the league lead in sacks with 7. Now, he gives a lot of love to the Stamps D-line, says this group is elite. Flo or Malade gives a lot of love to him. Jalen Hutchings as well.
10-18 left in the second quarter.
Defensive end in high school, guys. And back then,
and Hamilton's starting at their 40.
So he's heard that for years and years and years. And despite the fact that he might
be a
little bit more trim compared to his contemporaries, he feels
multitasking.
A ton of power to go with that speed and the quickness. And he also told us, guys, going into this week that in every D-line room,
148 text messages. Jesus Christ.
Guy, but Lapo and Rod, he feels like he's the best guy in that room.
3-4 record against the West this season for the Ticats. Ford throws incomplete. 2nd and 10 at the Hamilton 40. So, fun fish. I did the Ottawa GG's Waterloo game, OUA game. That finished at like 335, 340. So I'm just kind of playing catch up. I don't want to know the scores, no nothing. I'll eventually see it anyways. Once I get to halftime, and I'll just skip ahead. Oh my God, Ford, you threw an interception. You dumbass.
Zone coverage, which Calgary plays a lot of zone coverage, and then they'll try to get some pressure with they'll try to rush and void certain areas.
Wait, are they saying that it's incomplete or that it's interception?
Put yourself in a position with late balls in the middle of the field can get picked off.
So tipped there, and that was off Gittins and to Grant. Now, they did say Calgary football, but they are reviewing it now. They announced that
they're reviewing it.
Is under review. The ball up at the 53 of Calgary.
And this is why the Calgary Stampeders
can
do some things
not on my screen. I can't.
Takeaways from the past 4 games, they forced 18 turnovers.
This is already in the third quarter. I don't want to know the score. 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 I don't know. Want to know the score. Where are we? We're right here. No, I don't want to know the score.
After automatic review by the replay center, we have an incomplete pass. 3rd down.
You guys can see it. I can't see it. I didn't see it. I looked away. I'm good with an incomplete pass. 9:25 left in the second quarter. McCarthy punts for 60 yards to the Calgary 10. McAllister returns it for 27 yards to the Ottawa 37. Owen Hubert with the tackle. At least Hamilton gets the ball in the second half, with Calgary taking it in the first.
Scoring in threes, and it's Hamilton second quarter still leading
the
McMahon 10-0.
Skip this little commercial. We don't care. Skip ahead.
Like against BC,
I'm only 27 minutes behind. Not bad.
Just field goals. Their offense needs to find the end zone.
Yeah. So Funfish, if I didn't realize that the OUA was starting today, I would have went and got the bobblehead. Mills rushes for 9 yards to the Calgary 46. Peters with the tackle.
first 2 quarters.
No, I don't live in Welland.
Canadian Football League. What percent
Must
here?
have seen someone that looks like me because I don't live in Welland.
These receivers have to block also. And that's why it's difficult sometimes. You see 2 receivers add in, try to create a seam for the back to get that yardage. So it's not just, hey, I'm a receiver, throw me the football. You got to do some of the nasty stuff around the
2nd and 1.
9-yard game, Quincy Vaughn in short yardage.
And Quincy Vaughn gets the first down with a 3-yard rush to the Calgary 49. Dustin Talbert with the tackle.
And when I watched these guys last week,
Phil in the future is in the house. Hammer time.
Joe in the game. Watch Joe and Joe here. Watch him come up through, delivers a blow and knocks the defender off his spot for this huge run. And watch this one. This is against the linebacker. This is Joe and Joe on a linebacker. Watch him knock him senseless. So some of these
Yeah, I was supposed to go to the MAC game tonight, but I decided not to.
can help in the box, and that's what I love to see what they do offensively.
Dang, these guys are typing away 168 messages. I have to. Once I get caught up, I'm just gonna open it and close it. Mills rushes for 2 yards to the Calgary 51. Winton McManus with the tackle.
There you go. Brady Oliveira, another big game last night in the victory over Montreal. He leads the way. Diedrich Mills, though, as mentioned, the leading rusher a year ago and 810 yards so far.
Yeah, and he's also 3rd in the CFL with yards after contact. He has almost 200.
Yeah, but Funfish, I can always buy it online if that's the case.
After contact, so it's tough to
If I really wanted it.
In the Calgary 51, a 2nd and long here for Josh Love. Gets pressure, gets away, out to his left, throws off it.
Ah.
First down inside the Hamilton 45.
Love passes to Eric Brooks for 17 yards to the Hamilton 42. Stubblefield with the tackle, and Philip Osai is the injured Ticat.
Receivers who understand time and space and
Phil, do you know what the game's into the 3rd quarter yet?
They drop out, they play a cover 2 defense and lose contain. But Brooks finds the space in the zone, works away from the defender, and gives him an opportunity for Josh Love to throw this football. Watch Brooks right here. Sets, gets away from the outside defender, so Stubblefield can't make a play. Excellent job of being there for your quarterback. That's what you have to be as a receiver. Once that scramble happens, how do I get in space? How do I avoid the defenders and give them an opportunity?
One of the defenders chasing Love was Philip Osai, who remains down in the field, getting attention there from the Ticats training staff. We'll break away back at McMahon Stadium in Calgary in just a moment.
Break away. Yeah, well.
Wins, but look how close these losses have been. All single digits, including
6 losses have all been by single digits.
Overtime loss to Saskatchewan.
Yeah, and talking to Dave Dickinson this week, this team doesn't.
Funfish, that would actually be
First
funny.
offensive points, 2nd in rushing, passing TDs tied for 1st, 30-plus completions, giveaways, 2nd best at not turning the ball over. They've given up some points, but Dave Dickinson, we just got to make plays at the end of the game. We haven't made the plays at the end of the game to get the wins.
1st and 10 in the Hamilton zone, running play, and that one for Mills is not going anywhere. Ticats
Mills rushes for 7 yards to the Hamilton 42. Crook with the tackle.
They're in long field goal range. It would be long for Paredes of about 50. See what they can do here on 2nd down. But as said, they've been settling for field goals far too often lately. And that's been the story so far here because they haven't punted yet. They've been working their way down for that man, the veteran Paredes, back for the first time this season.
You can win a lot of games kicking about 5-6 field goals, but you want
2nd down converts for Calgary today, 6 for 9.
Josh Love.
Love passes to Alford for 7 yards to the Hamilton 35. Peters with the tackle.
Back in Calgary and glad to be back as well.
Underneath throw, take the underneath throw. See his drop. He takes little to no drop, takes the underneath. Those yards are so much more important because Rene Paredes in his first game back was looking at probably a 48-yard field goal. You get the yardage. I know you don't get the.
Paredes is going for another field goal.
Ball's now at the 35. Make it those 6 yards are huge.
If he gets this, he'll make it a 12-10 game.
Good check down.
42-yarder.
Paredes has had field goals at 42, 32,
And he misses the 42.
One goes wide to the right. Didn't help. And rolls out two. Under the new CFL rules, no point awarded at all. There is the first miss this season by Rene Paredes.
First miss of the season by Paredes.
And as you see,
And that was a 42-yarder.
Hamilton, they don't give up a point. They get it out at the 40 to start again.
And we get it out at the 40. Nice. First and 10. Let's go forward.
They don't give up explosive plays, so that's going to be Calgary's going to have to find a way to
I'm trying to fun fish. I'm trying to get into NCAA because I have NCAA 27, so I try to get into it. But there's not enough time in a day to watch everything. Ford rushes for 6 yards to the Hamilton 46. Kyle Wilson with the tackle. Like just from this weekend to next weekend, just for CFL and OUA Sports alone, I'm doing 25 live streams. Like that's ridiculous. Like I have 4 today, 4 tomorrow. At least I don't have some throughout the week until next weekend. Ford to Lawler for 4 yards. Aaron Johnson with the tackle. It's going to be a first down Ticats at the 46-yard line. Actually, no, 50-yard line.
One slant here, one slant here as you come in. Kenny just gets past the sticks. Trey throws this on time in a good position.
Oh, Funfish, by the way, I meant to ask you. Did you finally watch that GTA video yesterday? I haven't fully watched it, but I'm trying to get to it, though. I'll probably watch it tonight, the half-an-hour video. Run forward, run. Run. Where's the flag? It's a 9-yard pickup as they continue to argue with the referee, Tom Malessi, and Trey Ford. I guess no flag on that. Ford rushes for 9 yards. Moncrief with the tackle, so it's going to be 2nd and 1.
Bob Sloan can't, schemes it up, and then you can't get anything there. Not in a good position.
That's not. Who was it? I remember. What the heck, NFL quarterback? Oh, was that Max Dunigan? I remember when Max Dunigan played for TCU. That's got I was slowly getting into NCAA back then when Max Dunigan played for TCU, and then for some reason, I just stopped watching it. So we're at the 3-minute warning. 2nd and 1 for the Ticats. Jake Delagali gets another first down. Let's go.
With the hit by Mark Kelly at the end on the run by Trey Ford. No penalty there, though, but it is now a first down across the 50 for the Ticats late in the first half.
And again, as I saw this hit, I didn't think it was late, but I just thought it was a blow to the head. There's contact with the shoulder to the head, so I thought a flag would have been gone. The command center is going to, the replay center is going to look at that and determine whether there's a blow to the head or not.
Refs aren't consistent. Been like that all season.
Third play from scrimmage in this one. They continue to have the lead by 1. 4-man rush for
Nice.
Max Mang. And the big tight end.
Ford to Max Mang for 12 yards to the Calgary 39. Alexander with the tackle. It's going to be a first down Ticats.
Trey Ford. So you're going to send the back out and try to move underneath coverage and then run a guy out here. This is what a lot of people call the stick route.
Actually, Funfish, interesting fact.
As everybody expands, just get it to Max Mang. This is what Trey's going to get better at. He locates that ball better.
Donald Brashear, former Flyer. His son plays for the Ottawa GG University team in the OUA. I actually found that out today. It was pretty interesting. Roundtree rushes for 3 yards to the Calgary 34.
Good stop so far for this Calgary defense. I mean, they've given up a ton of yards against the run, over 117
Yep.
a game. So they're holding it pretty good, making sure that
I'll be attending the home games for Hamilton, and then I'll be coming home to do a 30-minute post-game show. The games in Toronto I'll be attending, and then any other games outside of maybe Belleville and Laval, I might go to one of those. But all the other games I'll be watching and doing live streams for.
Who had the touchdown? It's a pickup of 4, but it'll still be 3 yards shy of
Forward
first
to
down.
Mitchell for the
And the
4-yard
field
play.
Mark Leggio should be
So it's
coming
2nd and 7, or
where you basically have
3rd and
two
3.
linebackers in the
Nope.
line of scrimmage
Nope.
that are going to bail at the snap. Watching Clarence Hicks trying to get inside.
Come on.
Find the spot.
Nope.
Trey takes
Sidelines.
finds the
Nope.
pocket. A good completion.
Refresh.
Make the field goal easier.
Mitch McCarthy should be putting
Try
the
not
ball
to
down
look.
on
Try not to
around
look.
the 37.
Play by play. Heights.
1 for
Second
1
quarter.
on the day. 2 for 2 last week. 22 of 20.
Okay, so we already went through all this. We're at minute 38.
To make it a 4-point ball game again. Mark Leggio splits those up.
Mark Leggio for
First half,
a
1:33
30.
to go. 33 Hamilton with another converted.
Okay, so I'm almost caught up to you guys.
Well, a FedEx Cup champion will be
Field goal,
crowned
let's
in the
go.
final round of the Tour Championship. That's live from East Lake in Atlanta. 1:30 Eastern, 11:30 a.m. Mountain Time.
13 to 12.
TSN, CTV, and Crave. Now, third round action. Rory McIlroy in a tie, just a stroke off the lead. The FedEx. So Stampeders, lots of time. Josh Love.
Leggio,
his first CFL
38
start. They're trailing by 4.
yards.
Still
Field goal.
over 2 minutes to go, and Love is 10 for 12 for 109, and he's throwing again. Lots of time. He loads it up. Chucks it deep.
Come on. Who was that? Come on, Stavros. You got to do better than that.
Stavros Katsantonis was all over him. One-on-one, and Brissett with the biggest play of the ball game here for the Stampeders.
Love passes to Brissett for 55 yards to the Hamilton 15. Stavros catching on with the tackle. It's going to be a first down. So, fun fish. Here's the thing. So, AHL does not do preseason. There's some teams that are scheduling preseason games. But by the time NHL has training camp, I think it's rookie camps, second week of September.
Still haven't got a touchdown. Taking the handoff. Looks to the end zone a bit far that time.
Love throws incomplete. Then the NHL preseason starts on the 19th.
1 minute exactly on the
The NHL regular season, I think, starts on the 30th.
down to scoring range.
AHL season starts on the 2nd of.
Needing a touchdown.
No, they don't warm up. They basically, I mean, some AHL teams are having preseason games, not all of them. I wish we had one, but I mean, it sucks because NHL teams only have like 4, 5, maybe 6 preseason games, if that.
2nd and 10 of the Hamilton 15. Remember last possession.
1 minute left in the second quarter.
Under pressure. Underneath. It is caught. And
First down. Love passes to Mills for 10 yards to the Hamilton 5. McManus with the tackle.
see where they put it down. Could be a first and goal right here.
Play coverage. Make sure your Dedrick Mills is your check down. Sometimes when everybody drops out of here and the back gets too much depth, you're going to be in trouble because the quarterback's going to throw it to the back at 6-yard gain, and he's going to turn that into a 9-yard gain to 10-yard, right? At least a wedge position, if not right there on the first down. Good check down versus the front.
As deep as the Stamps have gone, first and goal. Mills.
Nice stop on Mills.
Tackle him is Mitchell Agude. And a good tackle.
So-
for no gain at all.
Phil, the schedule's already out.
Inside the 5-yard line, you have to have Hamilton's going to blitz.
So Hamilton's first road game
Guys standing at the line of scrimmage,
is
hand the ball
against Belleville in the 2nd.
to the tailback.
They go to Toronto for the Marlies home opener on the 3rd. And then Hamilton plays Toronto Marlies for the Hamilton home opener. I think we played Marlies 3 times in like the month of October.
Clock ticking under a half minute to go until
And yours truly will be going to all the games.
on the threshold of the end zone. It's a second and goal just outside the 5. Josh Love.
Josh Love passes to Ajo for the touchdown.
with his first touchdown in red and white. And Josh Love with his first touchdown pass as a starter. His first touchdown pass, period. Got a few reps last year, filling in for Vernon Adams Jr., but yes, the first touchdown pass. Love to a Joe, and Calgary takes the lead.
There's a lot of man coverage down here at the goal line. You like to run a lot of crossing routes. Joe on the crossing route gets in front of the corner in a position where the corner's in a chase. Good recognition by Love for the touchdown.
And that must feel good for the Stampeders offense with Josh Love moving well, but finally finding the end zone in a 5-play, 70-yard drive in just over a minute, working quickly, still 19 seconds on the clock. But it's the Stamps with the lead for the first time today, 16-13.
Got to finish with 7s, not 3s.
16-13. So does that mean that he missed the extra point? Oh, he kicked the extra point. Okay. Listen, I'm looking forward to Laval versus Hamilton, the old Bulldogs versus the new Hamilton team.
When you're pressed up like that, do your best to force the ball to be thrown outside, not inside. A good movement by Joe, and good recognition by Love. I'm going to take the underneath cross route. Not going to worry about too much else. And there it is, the signed football for his first career touchdown. Equipment guys will go do that, write that down. Okay, and they'll make it look better than that, Rod, eventually. It's going to look much better than that.
Number 12, Josh Love.
They'll have that painted and put his name on it and everything, so nice recognition.
13 of 16 for Josh Love for 179, and yes, that first CFL touchdown pass for the product of San Jose State from Mission Viejo, California, every step of the way.
Okay, so it is only 16.
Excuse me, Calgary had the first field goal. It was the quick strike by Hamilton. Pardon me, they did have a brief lead at the beginning, but there was a race so quickly by Trey Ford and Hamilton. Ford 6 for 8 in this one, and at halftime coming up Ford 104 yards passing in the touchdown to Mitchell.
The best part of that.
I mean, Hamilton rivals with Toronto for every sport. Football. I'm sure if there was a basketball team, hockey, if there was a lacrosse, I'm sure they would. Okay, so we're at half. Skip that. Nope. So beginning of the third quarter. Let's go. We're not that far off. Refresh. Play-by-play, third quarter. We're not that far off.
They did do it. They had an explosive play, and that makes it easier. You don't have to worry about being in the red zone, all that. Trey get another explosive.
I mean, Funfish.
Or definitely with his arm, he's getting better throwing those deep balls. And Calgary, I think they've done a very good job.
I'm sure. I mean, it's inevitable. Joe Gansville, I have 2 tickets. So I have 2 seats.
Look at Trey Ford's first half. Really, talk about explosive plays. Yeah, that third one from scrimmage of this game when he hits Myron Mitchell.
6 of 8.
Paredes kicks off for 69 yards to the Hamilton 11. Oops. I don't care about the new plays. Get lost. Woodson returns for 24 yards to the Hamilton 35. Trey Ford throws incomplete to Wheatfall.
But he's going to make defenses break down.
He leads them in rushing. 4 carries, 46 yards, looking to throw. To start the second half off to the right. No, nearly intercepted by one of the interceptions.
I mean, but the thing is, Funfish, Winnipeg hasn't gotten far in the playoffs. You could go to a team like Florida and have a chance to win a Stanley Cup. I'm just saying, I don't know if he would go to Florida. I'm just using that as an excuse.
On this, what is called the middle play. So he steps in, goes down, and then tries to keep the linebacker low.
There wasn't even anyone there when he threw that. Oh, my Lord. Second down conversions, 4 for 8. what the Ticats say.
Tigercats a 2nd and 10 after that incompletion.
Going forward.
Rush,
First down.
It's Todd coming back to the football and turning it out.
Nice. Nice Wheatfall. Ford passes to Wheatfall for 15 yards to the Hamilton 50. It's a first down.
Receiver with a tight end. So what? That gives Garrett Wheatfall an ability to waggle and
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, with Bobrovsky and Florida Panthers. But didn't Bobrovsky leave as a free agent, though? As Florida probably wanted to go younger.
You talked about how that's an added dimension to that offense when they got him, the former Winnipeg Blue Bomber, Garrett Wheatfall. That's some big plays. As a first down there.
Roundtree, let's go.
This is needed. This is needed for this offense. You can't have Trey Ford for the second.
Roundtree rushes for 15 yards to the Calgary 45. Alexander with the tackle.
Hasn't had a lot of opportunities, but he gets this opportunity. It's going to be once again an outside zone play. And on outside zone play, sooner or later, you're either going to stay on your track or you're going to put your foot in the ground and go. They reached everybody and had a huge hole. He just stays on his course, get the 10-yard gain. Big explosive play.
Yeah, his biggest gain now. So another first down at the 45 of Calgary. Opening possession, second half, Hamilton. Play action pass. Under pressure right away.
Run forward. Run.
Jalen Hutchings, the closest to him. And he just has to throw it out of bounds. Nowhere to go for Trey Ford. And a flag.
Yeah, I think this should have been a flag. This should be a penalty for intentional grounding because there's no receiver near him, and he threw this 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to know where he is on the football field right now.
So Hamilton gets a penalty for intentional grounding. It's 10 yards from the Calgary 45 to the Calgary 55. So it's going to be 2nd and 10.
So there's no receiver as you see this play developing as he's coming around here. Now he's just going to throw it as far as he can out to the left.
Players nowadays just want to go where the best teams are. Yeah, I mean, it's basically the same thing as the NBA. Fair warning, sir. I'll be wearing my Habs jersey if I can come to you see the Rockets versus the Hammers. Yeah, if I got to see when Laval's coming to Hamilton, but yeah, you can come to the Laval versus Hamilton game. Ford sacked for 4 yards to the Hamilton 51. Miles Brown with the tackle. Funfish, with the amount of money people are making nowadays in the NHL, would not surprise me. Like, obviously, NHL doesn't have deep pockets like the MLB. It would not surprise me if you start to see, like, MLB contracts. Minus the years, that is. Another has been, yes, perfect.
Two negative yardage plays when you're in field goal range. Those are
actually
mistakes in a close game.
Phil, I actually do have one. I just don't know where it is, but I do have one though. I think I have it in my wall unit. McCarthy punts for 51 yards to the Calgary 8. McAllister returns it for 20 yards to the Calgary 28. Owen Hubert with the tackle. Calgary gets an illegal block return. K. Thomas for 4 yards. So they go from the 8 to the 4. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I'm almost caught up.
1% thought of this game is how's Josh Love going to play in his first start in almost 2 years? 13 of 16, 81%. Located football, 179 yards. Dijon percent on a huge shot downfield. Led to this touchdown to a Joe. So biggest thing.
I'm almost caught up. I've almost caught up.
Been able to keep the team on the field. They've got.
Yeah, Funfish. That's the thing. Like, it's funny because they were talking about the top 10 centers. People were shocked that Nick Suzuki was ranked higher than Austin Matthews. Mills rushes for 2 yards to the Calgary 6. Hauser with the tackle. Not often, as we discussed about Cole Caulfield. Yeah. I'm actually more pumped for the Islanders prospects that are going to be coming to Hamilton.
Stick your leg out in there. That should have been a penalty.
Literally tripped up.
Tripped him with his inside leg.
Julian Hauser started with Hamilton, went to Calgary for a season or two, and then came back to the Ticats. So 2 yards. 2nd and 8 from the Calgary.
2nd and 8 from the Calgary 6.
Braxton Hill's coming, nearly got to him, but he gets it off to Eric Brooks, who turns it up, and a good pickup after the catch by Brooks to get a first down for Calgary and buy them some space.
Love to Brooks for 13 yards to the Calgary 19. The Bear with the tackle. It's a first down for Calgary, but Quentin White is injured on the play. Not as often as we hear. Matthews done the same moves every game. He's very... Listen, I honestly, like, I don't know. I don't think Toronto will... If Toronto makes the playoffs, they won't make it past, like, the second round, if anything. Score change on your end. Good to know, Phil. I'm at 10-17 in the third quarter, so... Phil! Don't! Want to know. Well, at least I know now Ticats are leading now. Okay, Funfish, let me ask you this. So, AHL only has 72 games. What do you think? How would you feel if the AHL or the NHL had best of 3 in the first round of the playoffs? How would you feel about that? Best of 3. You win one game, you just got to win the second game, and that team's eliminated. That's how dumb it is. No, I haven't gotten one. I'm going to try to see if I can get one on Labor Day. I don't even know what I did with my pens. I don't know. I have so many jerseys.
Offside. Hamilton number 91. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down. Okay, Rob, let's talk some situational football. 1st and 5.
I have so many jerseys. I don't even keep my pens. I just got to put the pens on something and just start a collection.
Running football is important to me. And like how many opportunities get to run 2 consecutive runs? This should put you in second.
Oops. We got a hold on Miles Fox for 5 yards from the Calgary 19 to 24. No. That's not what I'm saying, Funfish. What I'm saying is, I'll wait till there's a commercial break on here, and I'll tell you what I'm talking about.
Calgary number 65.
Procedure on Calgary. 5 yards. So you're back to what? 2nd and 10. I'll show you what I mean by the playoff. Like it's weird for playoffs for the AHL. It's not like the NHL.
For the ball, and they're still fighting for it. And we got a turnover.
Ooh, interception. Let's go. The Bear. Offensive lineman. Defensive lineman interception. You don't see that very often. Okay, you know what? I'm going to load this up so that once there's a standings. Okay, since there's a TV timeout, let's see. Here we go. Brackets. Okay, so Funfish, tell me if this makes sense to you. Okay, so these games here. So these games and these games are best of 3. So these are like interdivision games. Okay. So if you get 4 or 5 in the North Division, because we actually get an extra playoff spot because the Hamilton. So there will be They had what? They had top 6. Top 6 here. So okay, so it's gonna be top 6 here. So you have best of 3, best of 5, best of 5, best of 7, best of 7. Explain of how dumb that looks. No league has this. I would keep this and give us back the 82 game playoff or 82 game season because I don't like 60 or 72 games.
Just right there to try to make the play. Because you watch, because he hit. Well, this.
Okay, Phil, I'm gonna ask you a question in a second. Once.
Hamilton football, Lapo, on a
Do I have
screen.
one of the ones?
Well, this is a screen pass, and I think he sees the screen pass is covered.
One of
and
the
he's
ones
just
from
trying to
20.
throw the ball.
No, I do not have one of
Because
those
he wants
ones.
his old man, Demery. Like the angle he throws this football means I think he's trying to throw it in the dirt. Because you watch, McManus is right there.
I'm sure you can find them online.
Unbelievable. Sometimes the ball bounces in a weird spot.
Okay, Phil, I'm at 9:42. Where are you in your game? I'm at 9:42. Come on, Ford. Throws it. Let's go. Who was it? Kenny Lawler. Let's go.
First play after the turnover.
Let's go.
For the Ticats as they find the end zone again and retake the lead.
Trey Ford recognizes zone coverage. This is the exact same play I drew up a second ago. They're going to move that player out of the way, and then Kenny Lawler's going to come in on an under, and then he's going to break to the middle of the field. You guys can roll it. Go ahead there. All he's got to do is make sure Damon Webb is.
Oh yeah, I got to change this to third quarter.
Damon Webb, the halfback goes. There's that
Third quarter.
For the middle play for 14-yard gain for the touchdown to Lawler. So great execution on it.
Ford to Lawler, 14 yards.
Mark Leggio, the point after, does tuck it in that left up.
Oh, no. I don't want to know. No.
And it has been costly to the Calgary Stampeders. Josh
There we
Love
go.
intercepted by Charbel DeVere, and that man, Kenny
To Lawler.
is a recipient of another touchdown pass from Trey Ford, number 6.
14-yard touchdown.
For Lawler. Well, when it talk about Hamilton winning games in McMahon, it is rare indeed. This is the last one, Lapo. That was with Dane Evans at quarterback. That was back in 2022. But that was the first one since 2005. They've won only once in the last 17 meetings here at McMahon Stadium.
Crazy, coming out there in Alberta. Now, as a coach, I used to, if you look at these numbers, 14 straight losses, 6,677 days between wins. As you said, 1 in 17. The thing as a coach, sometimes I'm like, I kind of like that.
I'm pretty sure we won in Calgary last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Sooner or later, we're going to get a win.
Well, they can certainly use it. You can say the same for Calgary. For Lawler.
20-16 for the Ticats.
And the math right now, in the East especially, not good. I mean, we're still early in the second half of the season, but as it stands right now, 4 wins is out of the playoff mix. It would be only 2 teams from the East making it. Of course, plenty of games still to go. The Argos, after beating Hamilton last week, moved ahead of them. They play later today in Saskatchewan.
Leggio kicks. Oh.
The way those Western teams are going.
Leggio kicks off for 76 yards to the Calgary 4. McAllister returns for 20 yards to the Calgary 24.
On the tackle for Hamilton. So, yeah, as I say, it is early. We're past the midway point of the season, but still, you start watching these things. It's happened to Saskatchewan and Winnipeg with a win last night. And BC, of course, in the mix at 5-5. But you've got Montreal and Toronto and Hamilton and Calgary right now on the outside looking in.
Yeah, and you understand the Western team has to have a greater record. They can't be tied in any way, shape, or form. So for Hamilton, yeah, trying to climb back in. I love what's going on in the Western Division here. Like you've got a lot of interesting stuff going to happen down the stretch.
Yeah, big one coming up. There you see part 2 of the doubleheader. The Argos and the Riders at Mosaic. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific.
Love passes to Mills for 6 yards to Calgary 30. Oh, okay. So I'm only like 3 minutes behind you then. Not that far.
This is a deep shot. Taking the ball downfield. if it's open. If
Told
it's
you I'd
open,
eventually
check
catch
it
up to you
out.
guys.
I believe Braxton Hill is the one who makes this stop, and this is a huge stop, or else this ball's running for a long way because there's nobody left on the field. Okay, Hills just kind of falls out of this as Braxton Hill's right in that position to make the play.
To look at the field on that, he could have been gone.
Could have been gone. There's nobody left on that side of the field.
Diedrich Mills as stands.
2nd and 4 at the Calgary 30 for Calgary.
And Hamilton leading it by 4, 20-16. Here's Love. Under pressure, Akude couldn't get to it. Buys some time and completes it to Brissett. Those two combined for a huge one in the first half.
Love to Brissett for 15 yards to the Calgary 45. Talbot with the tackle. It's going to be a first down. Phil, I don't want to know about the lead. I just wanted to know the time that where you were at. Yes, I can see that they have a 4-point lead, 20-16, where I am.
Destin Talbot's right there, just doesn't make the play. Great throw and catch for a 15-yard gain on the outside.
2 catches for 70 yards for Dejan Brissett. They're up to the Calgary 45 now. And Love is thrown for over 200 yards. And Diedrich Mills keeps running hard as well. They got that Brown game going.
Mills rushes for 7 yards to the Calgary 52. Broxton Hill with the tackle.
63 yards Diedrich Mills has so far.
Yeah, and we talked about this.
2nd and 3.
Ability to get yards
No,
after
I'm not caught up yet. I'm almost there.
He gets spilled out to the defense.
I'm at like the 7:24 mark. I got like 2 minutes to catch up to you.
Behind the tight end. So now you got smaller body guys. He's got to shoulder.
Only because I skipped halftime.
There's such a huge difference of 2nd and 3 compared play calling compared to calling plays 2nd and 7.
In his 5th year out of Nebraska, Diedrich Mills, 63 yards on the ground so far in 11 carries. 2nd and 3 at the Calgary 52. Faking the handoff, stepping up.
Oh, nice. Let's go, Phil Bosai. With a loss of sacks for 6 yards.
Calgary to kick it away.
So this is one of these plays you got.
Let's go.
2nd and short. You're going to try to create a man opportunity to create explosive plays. Okay, if you can see on the right-hand side, you can roll with guys, right? It just takes a little while, and then Stubblefield's a free player, right? So Stubblefield's not accounted for in the protection scheme. They're going to block the run, but if Stubblefield just blitzes off the edge, the ball.
3rd and 10 at the Calgary 45.
First time today, Mark Bassett, Calgary punting it, and that one rules.
Bassett punts 41 yards to the Hamilton 23.
End over end, but no opportunity for a return, a 41-yarder.
Okay. Time to skip those commercials.
Among the celebrities at today's game at McMahon, there's comedian Bill Burr. And
Bill Burr at today's game.
Festival going on in Calgary, so
Comedy
check
Fest.
it out. He had said that he'd been to every NFL stadium. He'd like to start adding the CFL stadiums to his collection as well.
Got to like a New Englander, Canton, Massachusetts. Very funny individual. Breaking Bad, been in a lot of
He
things.
was in Breaking Bad as well for that character.
1st and 10 at the Hamilton 23 with a 4-point lead. 5:48 left in the 3rd quarter.
Ticats still leading, short pass there, and
Ticats pass to Max Mang
tight end Max Mang.
for 6 yards to the Hamilton 29. Moncrief with the tackle. 2nd and 4.
Often where it's just kind of a rollout with a zone read with the quarterback, and the quarterback decides what I'm going to do. And now when the ball goes out on the perimeter and he has more time to think, he's got more time to see what's open, what's not. You don't have to process information as fast. So this zone read stuff that everybody runs in the CFL. Really
What is
good
that
to get the
talking
guy who
about?
can really run. He wants to pull and take off.
All right, 2nd and 4 now. Ford, some heat's coming. He gets rid of it.
Nice.
For a first down and ball.
Nice Gittins.
He turns it back inside. He gets it all.
Forward passes to Curly Gittins Jr. for 21 yards to the Hamilton 50. Damian Webb with the tackle.
Process by Trey Ford. You have 2 slants that are going in, and you have 1 out route that goes out to the sideline. It was zone coverage. Everybody stayed inside, so he throws the out flank route. And when you locate that on time, you can put yourself in a position to make people miss like Curly Gittins does on the wide side of the field for Curly Gittins' 2nd catch of the game.
2 catches, 40 yards. Gittins on the ground, Roundtree, and trying to pull his way up. Just close to midfield, a 4-yard pickup for
Roundtree rushes for 4 yards for the Ticats.
Miles Brown do a very,
Second and
good
6.
job of knocking into people. Watch Hutchins right here. Throw, bench press the offensive lineman off, Revenberg, and just make the tackle. Very difficult to move these guys up front.
Come on forward. Let's get a first down. Under 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Ah.
Was charging in the hands of Jalen Hutchings, gets swatted away, but third down coming up. And
Forward incomplete to Wheatfall, broken up by Moncrief.
Sometimes you got to throw into the blitz and the pressure. He's going to come up. You're going to see him coming off the end of the line of scrimmage. I think he's right. He's running off the edge. The ball's just got to come out quickly. He's right in the position to make the play on the throw. So Derek Moncrief, he's got to be able to cover. He's got to be able to pressure at times. Got to be able to blitz and make tackles in the box. Good play, Derek Moncrief.
McCarthy standing back inside his 40. Tyree McAllister. Calgary defense holds up. Getting the ball back. Trailing by 4. 50 yards.
McCarthy punts 50 yards to the Calgary 6. McAllister returns it for 15 yards to the 21.
Special teams tackle. Reggie Stubblefield coming on for Hamilton. We're going to have more on him coming up. The CFL on TSN from Calgary.
Got 3 minutes.
Got an interesting backstory. He knows
3 minutes before I'm caught up. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, dun.
back here at McMahon Stadium, and Reggie Stubblefield putting together a very strong season.
Most tackles in
He's also
2026.
got an interesting backstory. He knows how important barbecue sauce is to barbecue because his grandfather, Christopher B. Stubblefield Sr., a.k.a. Stubb, is the founder and creator of Stubb's Barbecue. Now, he opened up his first restaurant with that house-made sauce back in the late 60s, and it was famous, great go-to barbecue spot. It also is famous for its Sunday night jam sessions where legendary artists like B.B. King, Willie Nelson, Johnny Cash, Stevie Ray Vaughan, George Thorogood, among others, would join and take part. Now, with the passing of Dolly Parton this week, Reggie's dad sent him a photo of the Queen of Country at Stubb's Barbecue from back in the day. Now, the family did sell the company about a decade ago, you guys, but the legend of Stubb lives on across grocery store shelves in Canada, the U.S., and abroad.
Wow, Stubb's barbecue sauce. Who knew? Tom, thank you for that. And you're certainly in barbecue country here in Calgary. And throwing is Josh Love, completing it to Jalen Philpott.
Love to Jalen Philpott for 4 yards to the Calgary 25. Peters with the tackle.
This is a crazy story. That's so awesome. I have Stubbs in my house. Like, that's really cool about Stubblefield.
No, I don't want to go to the fourth quarter yet.
You know, playing this difficult position of the strong side linebacker. That's what do you want people to know? It's like, I have to know everything on the defense. I have to be what's called the single back adjuster. I have to adjust to where the receivers are. I have to
Second and 6 for the Calgary at Calgary 25.
Spot, as we see him right here now playing into the boundary on their different pressure packages. So much he has to do.
On second and 6. Love throwing again. He completes it to Clark Barnes. Another first down.
Love pass to Barnes for 8 yards to Calgary 33. Stubblefield with the tackle. So Stubblefield is now tied with Jones for the most tackles in the CFL. Phil, don't jinx it. Do not jinx it.
By the way, with the Alouettes, a big part of that defense and their march to the Grey Cup, winning it all in 2023, and then
Wow, that group went silent on for the last 8
a
minutes.
couple of years later.
Yes, I know they really need this win.
A slow start there because of
Minute 38.
with Montreal.
Oh, they almost fumbled the ball.
And miscommunication. That's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass, so it's second and 10.
On it anyway, but second down.
So I assume this is going to be what's called a wrong way run, where they're going to try to give the ball in one direction and flip it to a receiver. So that the beauty of this is when you throw the ball forward, it's going to be an
Jabari, you should have fell on that. It was right beside you.
So I think he threw to the wrong guy. I think like they had a lead blocker and Philpott. I think he got confused and flipped it to the wrong player.
So it's at the 33, and with that, it's a second down now. 10 yards to go. Final minute, third quarter, three-man rush, lots of time left. Underneath the Mills, takes a hit. Peters coming in. A good tackle by Jamal.
Mills,
Stuck him in his
or
tracks and forced the
Love
unit
passes to
line.
Mills for 5 yards to the Calgary 38. Peters with the tackle.
You can see there
3rd and
was
5.
opportunity from the, I think, throw on a post in the middle of the field, but I just don't think he saw it clean enough, so he checks it down to Dietrich Mills. Puts his team on to pump the football.
For the second time in this game, and in this half, Mark Bassett, who didn't have any punting to do at all in the first.
The last kick, Rod, he kicked what's called the crossfield kick because he did not want Isaiah Wood to catch it in the air.
Keep it away from the Aussie Bassett this time. Sends it down Wooden's way at the Hamilton 21. Starts right, stops, flying out, spins, and gets hit a ton. Greeted there, just inside.
Bassett punts 51 yards to the Hamilton 21. Isaiah Wooden returns for 10 yards to the 31. But there's a hold on Broxton Hill, so they go from the 10 yards back from the 22 to the 12.
10-yard penalty, first down. And it's interesting. He talked about this week. He talked about the special teams score and how they're having a great year. And he talked about Adoko. And
I
it's
can
like,
start.
Like, we need some of our Americans to play as well. These Canadian guys are doing so well.
Well, the special teams tackles leader is Jesse Leome Ojutoleo and then Kalon Thomas, but a part of it is Adoko as well, right there after the
Good
spin
shot.
to stop him in his tracks, and with the penalty that pushes Hamilton back to their 12.
Ojutoleo was it was a 3rd-round draft pick, and they picked him to say this guy's going to be on our team, play receiver as a backup, but he's going to be a special teams demon, and that's what he's done.
He has been, especially on kickoff coverage. So we go late, final play, third quarter, it's complete. And round 3 wrestled out there by Damon Webb. So the Ticats.
Ford passes to Roundtree for 6 yards to the Hamilton 18 to start the fourth quarter.
Few exceptions. The fourth quarter has been a big problem
Phil,
for the Ticats.
I finally have caught up.
Against the Calgary Stampeders team. And Josh Love. Final 15 ahead here.
Final 15 ahead.
By 4. Lapo, 4 weeks ago, they trailed the Stamps by 5 heading into the final quarter, and Calgary outscored them 20-1. What's Hamilton got to do this time in the fourth?
Well, I think this thing you see right there with 0 turnovers. They haven't turned the ball over this game. They had 2 picks. They had a pick 6 and a fumble last time these two teams third quarter. Can they flip the field position?
3-3 when the Ticats lead after 3 quarters. So 2nd and 4.
Mitch wanted his defense to start stronger and his offense to finish stronger. Heading to the final 15, Hamilton with the ball, and 4 to the 2nd and 4.
Nice. Ford passes to Wheatfall for 8 yards to the Hamilton 26. Moncrief with the tackle. 1st and 10 at the Hamilton 26. Okay, I'm at like the 14, so I'm almost a minute behind you.
What they didn't cover is the widest throw on the outside, and they forced Trey to recognize it and throw it. Trey immediately knew the coverage, flips it out there for the first down. Good recognition, good play. Hitting the wide side of the field. Not an easy throw.
A long throw for Ford for an 8-yard pickup, but enough to move the sticks again. Early fourth quarter.
Roundtree with a loss of 3 yards. That's okay, Phil. If you gotta go, you gotta go. I'm not mad. You came for most of the game. That's all that matters. After this, we're gonna go get a bite to eat, and then 7 o'clock we will have the McMaster Marauders football game. Once that's done, about 9:30-ish, we'll have the Toronto Sask game.
Ford is 12 of 16, 174 yards, 2 touchdown passes. Most recently to Kenny Lawler. second and 13 on the run. Hicks has it. Well, this possession's been all about number 1 Calgary, Clarence Hicks.
Ford with a sack of 16-yard loss.
Lead in sacks now. That was his 8th of the season.
We talked about a speed move right there at the top of your screen. 56. He just runs by.
My Lord, what are we at? 3rd and 29. Jesus Christ.
Great move by Clarence. It's getting small, getting underneath, and then
Man, Reed's getting dummied.
Yeah, Tom Gazzola talked about that. Lapo, just the quickness, also stronger than maybe he's given credit for there. But yeah, he beat Reed, who got flagged for holding, but it's declined. And instead, Hamilton will have to punt deep into their end zone for Mitch McCarthy.
In a game with not a lot of points being scored, you would never give up points there, but you're going to put your team very close.
Nice.
First down away from
Mitch McCarthy punts for 54 yards to the Calgary 49. McAllister returns for 14 yards to the Hamilton 49. Shh. Hell. Shh.
Himself a series, didn't he? The CFL sacks leader.
what's called.
Here's Luckett handing off to Tyreek McAllister.
12:53.
Doesn't get a lot of touches on offense.
Okay, McAllister rushes for 3 yards to the Hamilton 44. Braxton Hill with the tackle. I'm finally caught up. 2nd and 7
Interesting to see.
at the Hamilton 44.
2nd and 7 at a 50-yard field goal range. What can they get? Get the first down, but also make sure you.
Love throws incomplete.
6 yards.
So it's 3rd and 7 at the Hamilton 44.
They got Rene Paredes back. He was 3 for 4 in this game. 2nd and 7. Ticats show they're coming, and they are quickly. And no, intended there for Brooks, as Love had hardly any time at all with the Heat coming to get that football away.
So Hamilton trying to back Calgary up, create a negative yardage play, so there is no field goal. You'll see the pressure of every blitzing off the edge, a free player. You can see people dropping out. I think that was Mario Kendricks dropping out. And with that distracted Brooks has got to know when this pressure comes, the ball's going to be quick. This is going to force a long field goal here.
The longest of his career for Rene Paredes is 57. Last year, his longest was 53. This is his first game back. This is a 51-yard try.
51-yard try. Come on, miss.
45 and 32, and this one
Dang.
is good. Just tucks it in. That left upright. Rene Paredes. All in all, good return for him. First game of the season for the 41-year-old vet in his 15th year out of Concordia.
51-yard.
51.
2019.
Final Grand Slam of the year in tennis, and it begins tomorrow. It is
20 to
the United
19.
States Open from the hard court at Flushing Meadows. Main draw getting
Mind you,
underway.
they've only been getting field goals from Paredes.
That is live on TSN. It would be a little earlier on Mountain Time, 9 o'clock Mountain Time.
At least Ticats start on their 40.
After that kick by Paredes. Another field goal for him. He's got 4 of them. Back to 4. Getting chased by Hicks.
Nice.
But he completes it to Roundtree, and they have it up around the 50.
Ford to Roundtree for 10 yards to the Hamilton 50. First down.
This is a crazy off-schedule play.
Markel Lee with the tackle.
Doesn't like the hitches, gets spooked, and then he can still flip his hips, find the ability to go to the next player, which is Roundtree. You just see
Yeah, I know.
I'm
I'm up to date.
It's a crazy off-schedule play by Trey. And again,
We're synced now.
May not see the picture as clean it is as some of the veteran guys, but he's going to make 3 or 4 of these.
Good job, Roundtree, for getting that first down.
The big thing for Scott Milanovich and Trey Ford is to
Ah.
secure the football, take care of that ball. 4-man rush, settling in. 1st and 10. Deep shot. Down.
Oh, come on, Wheatfall. That would have been at the 5-yard line. Ugh.
Lead in the CFL right there with them to force that incompletion.
He hit this pass last week against Toronto, hitting the deep post. very good recognition. Just really good coverage by Ben LaBrosse. He knows I've got the one-on-one on the outside, but LaBrosse times his jump and gets it just as the hands went up for the football. LaBrosse can run. He's a big DB. He's got the ability to run and make a play on the football. Huge explosive.
Second and 10.
Taken away by Ben LaBrosse.
Big breakout season, Ben LaBrosse.
Tied for first in the CFL in interceptions.
Third year out of McGill. Second down, 10 forward. It's caught. Coming back to the ball right at the 50 and hit right away.
That should be a first down.
That's LaBrosse again. On Lawler.
Ref, you got to be kidding me. That's like 1 inch.
Caught the football.
A nice dig on the outside. Kenny Lawler's on a dig. We have Wheatfall underneath. Wheatfall takes the underneath low player, opens up Kenny Lawler on the inside. Good timing on location.
Bring out the sticks.
Get Kenny Lawler the ball.
Well, it is inches now. They don't signal the first down. We got a third down coming up, and that looks like an inch or two.
Good job, Dolegala.
For Jake Dolegala.
Rushes for 2 yards, so we get our first down. Calgary 48-yard line.
That certainly is enough. For 6'7" Jake Dolegala.
Hamilton first and 10 at the Calgary 48.
Canadians making their presence felt in secondaries across the CFL.
Yeah, I used to work with the Canadian Air Force. Everyone used to say the receivers in Saskatchewan Rough Rider days. This is the Canadian Air Defense. Ben LaBrosse, Stavros Gonzalez.
How much time is left? We have 8:24 left, Red J. 8:24 left, and Hamilton's up by 1.
Canadians.
Yeah, and Alexander, along with those three Canadians and Zy Alexander next there. But yeah, Canadians in the top three, all leading the way. Ross had a big one against Winnipeg a few weeks ago when he had 3 in 1 game. Here's Ford.
Run forward. Nice. First down. Good job, good job, good job, good job, good job. Ford rushes for 19 yards to the Calgary 29. Let's go. No problem.
19 more yards on the ground for Ford.
And this is what's so hard. Sometimes Flo Rimolade is a very athletic defensive end. And as you see him, he's got a chance to go to Trey as he goes to recover. But Trey is so shifty. They don't see speed like this guy at the quarterback position. So if you stutter and don't go through, he's just got to keep on his outside and force him back inside. But Trey's so shifty. Makes the play on the outside.
He has 65 yards rushing in this one.
Wow, 65 yards rushing for Trey Ford.
Scoring range now for the Calgary 29 and a first down. And Ford loads it up again. Deep shot nearly picked off. Looking for Lawler and Anthony Johnson, who's had interception.
No, Kenny Lawler's injured. Lawler, get up.
He had another one there, but does knock it down. Second down.
I don't think Kenny Lawler, I was watching Kenny Lawler the whole time, no safety in the middle of the field. I don't think he thought he was getting this ball. You'll see Damon Webb come down and become a low player in this picture. Great read by Trey to take this. Just a little bit underthrown. He's got to throw it to across the field. Once the safety leaves, the quarterback should just throw it across the field so he can run this football down.
Lawler was almost a defender there, really, wasn't he?
Yeah, he started out, and I didn't think he thought he was getting this ball. But then, Trey, once you see that safety lead, just throw it across the field.
So Lawler has come out for 3 plays.
Making sure that Johnson didn't come up with the pick. Especially now that with a 4-point lead, it is a second down and 10 coming up, and the Ticats, at the very least, have a chance to increase that lead to 7.
So you can see Scott talking to his offensive coordinator, probably Jared Baines. Talk through what the next call.
Well, he made it, and then left when we
Ford passes incomplete to Mitchell at the 9, so it would have been a 20-yard pass.
outscored badly by
So
Calgary.
3rd and 10 at the 29.
Stamps ended up winning it 44-20 at Hamilton Stadium. Looking for their first points in the fourth quarter. On the second down. And deep down and just not inside enough.
Too high for Mitchell. Too high.
Reached up. He was trying to keep his feet in as well, but no chance to catch that one. So it will be Leggio to come on and see if they can make it a 7-point game.
Mitchell is going to do what you call a bench route. He's going to come up and go to the sideline. You're going to have somebody underneath. And you just see what the corner does. See as the corner turns his shoulders, you now throw this bench right to the sideline. Just put
Lego kicks a 37-yard field goal. Okay, I'm okay with that. 4-point lead.
A difficult throw to make on the outside.
Juice World. Go time. 4-point lead.
Mark Leggio, 3 for 3. And that increases the lead. Ticats leading by 4, 23-19.
Back to our 4-point lead.
You can absolutely feel the energy around here.
Yeah. Yeah. So we gotta get this loaded up. Never. My name is Phil. By the way, Phil, I think I have one of your or Connor's beer in my fridge, by the way.
An exclusive category here. This is coaching victories with one team, and Dickinson still one win away from 100. And exclusive company there. John Huffnagel did it with Calgary, Bud Grant with Winnipeg, and of course Mike O'Shea with the Bombers as well.
Calgary's had a lot of consistency, and you can see
There is 6:19 left. Love pass to JoJo's incomplete, broken up by Talbert. So it's 2nd and 10 at the Calgary 40.
Reception away there, perfectly timed up.
nice play on that.
To be honest, give me a second, I'll check.
About Huffnagel and making that opportunity. They also had Bo Levi Mitchell, Hall of Fame quarterback. Both those guys did. So this throw is difficult in between, over the top of the linebackers and underneath the safeties. So sometimes it's going to be a difficult throw to make, and it tends to be a little high. You got to try to find a way to make that catch.
Attempted there for a Joe, who had a touchdown earlier in this game. 2nd and 10. Knocked away.
So one is a fighting octopus and one's a Bud Light lime.
Quick 2 and out there.
Love throws incomplete to Barnes. Let's go. 3rd and 10 at the Calgary 40. Kick it away.
Stampeder defensive coordinator fired up on the Hamilton side.
It's good decision. Take the one-on-one on the outside. He's just got to be earlier with this throw. Get Jamal Peters too
Let's
much time to
go.
come up and get his long arm involved, to the long arm closest to the football to make this knockdown.
Mark Bass,
5:25 left. Just kill the clock.
55-yard punt. That's Wooden. Started down on the 15. Did a good special teams tackle there.
That's that. Pud's 56 yards. The Hamilton 14. Wooden returns for 11 yards to the Hamilton 25. They've been sitting there since May, Phil. Since May. I don't think beer has expiration on it, but they'll be sitting there until you guys come next. Dante Myers has made the Cincinnati Bengals. 18th of September. That I can do, my friends. I will be happy to do that.
Smith, Paul Apolli's Tom Gazzola back at McMahon Stadium in Calgary. Scott Milanovich needing a better fourth quarter from his Ticats. They do have the lead, 23-19. Trey Ford back out in the field. Scrimmaging.
Let's go, Trey Ford. Roundtree rushes for 8 yards to Hamilton 33. Second and 2. Oh yeah, Juice. They've been sitting. Those 2 beers have been sitting in my fridge since end of May, so I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon.
The tailback, you can see the seam created, and then get north-south for the good play in there. Get Max Mang in there, but nice 8-yard gain on what's called a power play, where you pull a guard and try to create leverage advantages against this stout defensive line.
Oh, Roundtree ran for a 1-yard loss. 3rd and 3.
Stampeders, so they quickly go 2 and out.
Right, and that's what I'm just talking about. The previous play, you know, they had a double team. They brought people to timeout. Calgary. This is just a zone read play where everybody.
Listen, it's not my beer. I don't drink beer.
Trying to block their feet, and they just don't win the battle. At the point of attack, can you do something?
They'll be drinking the beer once.
Just doesn't work. Right, they're trying to get a little bit of double team on.
Once they decide to come for the beer.
Not good enough. Negative yard.
Timeout, Calgary. 4:09 left. 3rd and 3. Mitch McCarthy's coming on to punt the ball away.
It's a 4-point game. The Ticats do lead, but McCarthy's back to punt. McAllister back to the return, standing inside his 25. Big game for both teams. Both of them sitting at 4 wins. Ticats in particular, 4-7. Rolls out of bounds, and a flag is down back towards the line of scrimmage after a 43-yard punt.
There's a flag.
Good discussion as Josh Love coming back on with the Stampeder offense. Start 13-16 Lapo for a touchdown. Second half, just 6 for 11 and an interception.
Ticats, somebody off. Illegally downfield on a kick. Hamilton, number 38. That penalty is declined. It's first down, Calgary.
Braxton Hill.
Too many men.
Linebacker, and on special teams there was flag. Announced by the referee, Tom Balesi.
McCarthy punts 44 yards to the Calgary 34-yard line.
The Argos playing later today in Saskatchewan, but for Calgary with Winnipeg.
Big win by Winnipeg last night.
Beating Montreal last night, handing the Owls just the second loss of the season.
Hello, Lane, sir.
BC on a roll. They've won 4 in a row. They're 5-5, and they're playing in Ottawa against the winless Red Blacks tomorrow night. So the Stampeders, as good as this team has been, often not looking like a 4-16. That
penalty be accepted and applied where the punt went out of bounds. First down.
Okay, so a change of heart there is they will accept that penalty. But yeah, for Calgary.
How do you go from declining the penalty to turn around and saying yes?
To think that their fate should be a little bit better right now, but the only thing that matters is the standings and the scores, and they're under heat right now.
Like, that doesn't make sense.
Over 4 minutes to go,
so they go up 10 yards.
Need 66 yards to pick up a touchdown. Underneath, Jalen Philpott up to midfield. Gain of 11.
Love to Philpott for 11 yards.
Understanding the coverage, he's going to run
So Calgary needs a touchdown.
Everybody drops out into a zone. You see how the depth of the linebackers, he's going to settle in the zone, get it to Jalen Philpott early, let him get north-south for a first down on first down. Good recognition.
Nose of the football right at midfield. Time is running out. Stampeders are down. Thinking they need a touchdown now. Up to the right. Caught again. Philpott again.
Nice. Nice, Peters.
Second and short coming up, but
Second and 2 or third and 2.
8 more yards for their top receiver, Jalen Philpott.
Or second and 2, sorry.
And they tried to get a play off, but it's the 3-minute warning coming up.
So,
3-minute warning.
this is the 3-minute warning.
Josh Love, first CFL start. Scott Milanovich. Hoping they can hang on in this fourth quarter. 3 minutes to go. 4-point Ticat lead.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. One. Do. Yep. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Week 13 rolling along. Second half of the doubleheader is coming up. Mosaic and Regina's Chad Kelly and the Argos up against the Saskatchewan Roughriders and Trevor Harris. It's been a bit of a slowdown there for the green and white, looking to get it going again against Toronto. The Argos winning at Mosaic earlier this season, so that's a big one coming up.
30 of 47 games this year have been decided in the last 3 minutes.
There's a lot of pressure on the Stampeders now. That run, Dietrich Mills down to the 40. Got this stat lapo from Dave Moyer. A 1-6 record.
Mills rushes for 6 yards to the Hamilton 40. Stubblefield with the tackle. It's going to be first down Stamps.
Should we address Dave Moyer's Hall of Fame inductee?
Love pass incomplete to Brissett. Second and 10 at the Hamilton 40.
Long time stats guru. Richly deserved. From the 40 now. 2:39 in the clock.
Yes, Hamilton's defense is
Stavros Katsantonis, he didn't catch it. He nearly had another pick, and he's another guy that's been on a roll. Talked about him with his 5 interceptions coming in, but that was just over the.
Oh, we have a previous plays under automatic review.
This space, he just gets too much air on it, and Stavros almost gets underneath this. You see the ball touching the ground there. The previous play is under review by the replay center.
We'll have another look and see if the Bakersfield Bandit did come up with another one. And what a big one it would be for the Ticats.
He's 6 for the season, as we said off the top. He's tied for first in the Canadian Football League.
Ben LaBrosse and Terrell Ford of the Elks.
So there's a lot more coverage showing up and a lot more pictures from Brent Munson, defensive coordinator. They're trying to show to this young quarterback. That time they brought the boundary. After automatic review by the replay center, the ruling on the field stands. Incomplete pass.
Ah.
I think it's good call.
Katsantonis That his fellow defenders thinking this is a turnover. They were heading to the sideline. They got to go back on.
2nd and 10. Hamilton 40.
Walk to the sideline.
It stays at the 40.
Come on, get another incomplete.
But a 4-point game. Similar situation for Love and the Stampeders 2 weeks ago in their last game against BC when they needed a touchdown late in the game. Pressure. Oh, and he can't get rid of it. It pops up into the air.
Yes!
Fly nearly picked up.
Incomplete. Good.
That ball lingered in the air for what seemed like an eternity.
Incomplete. Let's go.
He was trying to throw it. And it's a 3rd down.
So, we got a 3rd down.
Lucky at that. Could have been picked.
So the miscommunication here where the back goes the same way as the extra receiver and leaves a free player. Braxton Hill on the backside is wide. It's a free player. I'm not sure what happened. Philpott and the back took the same player on the same side. Left Braxton Hill deliver.
So, there's 2:25 left.
First game back this season, Rene Paredes
Isidore says balls to the wall for the full ride.
to reduce that lead to 1. It was drifting right, but it still stays
So,
in and is good. And another field goal for
It
Paredes, who
Ticats still lead by 1 with 2:20 left.
Calgary with a chance. 2:20 on the clock to get a count of their defense now to hold Hamilton.
Not getting good yardage on 1st, 2nd down forces this field goal and then forcing yourself to get your defense to get a big stop.
So with enough time to choose to kick
Keep-
the field goal,
keep in mind-
instead of go for it on a 3rd and 10.
Keep in mind, each team only has 1 timeout left.
20 on the clock, and sure Paredes hoping he'd get a chance to make it 6 for 7 if they can hold the Ticats, get the ball back with enough time to drive for a field goal. So a big series.
'Cause remember-
with these teams coming up right now here at McMahon.
They have 1 timeout. They should be able to stop the
If-
timeout. And,
Yes, Hamilton's going on offense right now.
how do you call the
Juice World, there's 2:20 left.
runs? It's a quarterback run said keep the clock running. You don't want to just hand the ball off to your tailback.
So,
Just at
the
height,
second
play,
that Calgary uses their timeout,
yardage needed,
and it's 40 seconds
the clock
left.
So inside
No,
the
Isidore.
they-
Ticats are up by 1.
Myron Mitchell back for it, Isaiah Wooden.
So what are your exotic runs, Rod? What are the runs
So,
you have within your system?
Once it gets down to 40 seconds, Hamilton can just run 1 play and the game's over. Once Calgary uses that timeout.
Always drawing up plays. Oh, it's followed by Wooden. It hits the goalpost. Off the pass.
Paredes kicks off for 81 yards to the end zone, but Wooden returns it for 21 yards to the Hamilton 20.
Have it out at their 20 after he couldn't find the handle initially and it bounced off the goalpost.
One of the few times in the Canadian Football League that the ball can hit the post and it doesn't stop the play. If it touches the ground first and then hits the apparatus of the post, it's still a live ball.
We won't be talking about that
Not next year, probably not next year.
or at least if it does hit the post, it'll be in the back of the end zone.
Come on forward.
Dimensions change.
Bring your A game and run.
Full tight ends in this football.
Run like your life depends on it.
An extra tight end.
Let's go!
Over there.
Trey Ford rushes for 15 yards.
1-point game. Trey Ford left, running, first down, and more. He slides. Coming over the top, Jamie.
Where's the headshot? That's twice now.
For the Ticats and a big one at that.
This is what I love about having Trey Ford and what we talk about.
Okay, so Calgary just used their last timeout. So Calgary cannot stop the clock now.
Crashes, Trey and the fullback are going to go around it. So everybody thinks it's going to be a tight zone play. Trey pulls it automatically. He has what you call an escort. So now he can get this 14-yard gain and then slide and get down to keep the clock running. This is the run game you have at the end of the game that you can make people think it's just dives inside, but you're getting explosive plays.
2:05 on the clock, fourth quarter. Ticats protecting a 1-point lead. First and 10 at the 34.
Roundtree. Oh, why throw it to Roundtree?
Markel Lee. Calgary using a timeout and a tackle in behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I would just love Trey to hold the ball a little bit longer. He snapped that ball with 13 seconds left on the clock and like to get it down inside of 5. Would give Calgary any extra seconds. A good stop by Calgary, forcing the second at extra.
Second and about 13. Hamilton 7 for 17 at second down. What a big play this is. Stampeders trying to hold him.
Ford throws incomplete to Keandre Smith.
Exactly what Calgary wanted. They want to throw here because if it's incomplete,
Oh.
the clock's going to stop.
Hamilton is challenging the play. This could be key here.
We see the single receiver at the top of the screen here as he comes in.
This could be key.
But Johnson comes underneath it and undercuts it, knowing it's going to be
It's breaking that there was defensive pass interference. We'll review the play.
That's Anthony Johnson right in there. You be the judge. Replay center will look at it. Keandre Smith immediately thinking that's got to get challenged. He thinks it's
Hamilton's challenging the play.
extend this drive at a critical moment of this game.
Milanovic is 4 for 6 on challenges this year. Hamilton wins this challenge, the game's over.
Look again. Johnson on Smith.
I don't think you're going to see anything conclusive to be able to. Remember, this is a PI call, so they're not going to play. We're watching this slow motion. They're not going to play it slow motion. They're going to play it clean. And I think that's the best angle you're going to see. I would be hard-pressed to say they're going to flip this over.
If Ticats have to punt here, we have to defend on our defense to win us this game.
So Hamilton having to challenge it.
Doesn't look early.
And we don't have any timeouts left either.
Anthony Johnson has made some big plays lately for the Calgary team. Some big ones in the secondary. LaBrosse has had some as well in coverage. And Hamilton will have to, the punting unit.
No defensive pass interference. Okay. So, minute 36 seconds left. We have to punt the ball, and our defense has to hold Calgary's offense.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. Hamilton will be charged with timeout. Third down.
So, neither team has timeouts left. Mind you, the clock runs on the whistle. You guys are telling me. Okay. So he's at the 37-yard line. So McCarthy punts for 47 yards to the Calgary 31. McAllister returns it for 6 yards to the 37.
This is exactly what Dave Dickinson talked about, Rod.
So Calgary's aiming for the Hamilton 50 for the field goal target. Hamilton needs a stop.
25 yards, you need at least two first downs to get yourself a good opportunity to kick.
Love passes to Brooks for 8 yards to the Calgary 45-yard line. At least it's not a first down. Let's go. Mills rushes for 0 yards to the Calgary 45 stubble field. Okay. 3rd and 2. Game's on the line. Game's on the line right here. 3rd and 2.
Third down coming up here for Calgary. And they still have real estate to think about a field goal.
Love passes to Philpott for 5 yards to the Calgary 50. White with the tackle. Puck.
They need a couple of yards here. This could be ball game. Hamilton can stop it. It's caught. First down, Calgary. Number 50, Jalen Philpott.
Balls in bounds. They got to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call their next play. Communicated to both sides.
Love throws to Philpott for 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Peters with the tackle.
Nice catch on the side.
About 2 yards there for the Stampeders. Second and long coming up.
Ticats trying to mix in some pressures to the wide side of the field. Mixing in some
Fuck.
pressures.
Love passes to Alford for 9 yards to Hamilton 49. So they're in field goal range.
Get a little bit of breather.
Second and 8 to the right. Caught shy of the first down. Turning it up.
Fuck.
Damian Alford has another first down inside the Hamilton 50. As they're close to the range of Rene Paredes, a 9-yard pickup.
49-yard line. 42 cents. Plenty of time left. Just can't
Diedrich Mills runs for 49 fucking yards for a touchdown. Of fucking course that happens. Wow. This defense fucking brutal.
Touchdown for the Calgary Stampeders. A 49-yard run by Mills with only 29 seconds to go. When they needed it most. And Quick Six can run again.
Dave Dickinson talked about it. We need to make a play at the end of the game. This is a call. Hey, you got all these D linemen are trying to get to the quarterback. Let's do a draw. As these guys drop out, you get a hat on a hat. Diedrich Mills sets it up. Makes Stavros Katsantonis miss. Great blocking downfield for the 49-yard touchdown. Making a play at the end of the game to secure the win.
With that, Diedrich Mills goes over 118 yards rushing on the day. And they're going for two. See if they can make it a 7-point ball game. Love. Deep shot to the right. No bobble by Merced. He can't hang on. But as it stands, at 5 points in 29 seconds, it's the Ticats who now need to drive and score a touchdown to win it.
Quick draw.
Fuck.
Find the space. Great blocking by the new right tackle.
No, Isidore, there's 29 seconds left.
Stavros Katsantonis miss. The execution was great. The big playability at Diedrich Mills makes that Katsantonis miss and leads to the touchdown.
And that's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year, his 6th overall, and very timely for a Calgary team that has lost so many close games, especially here at McMahon. Heard that stat earlier in the final 3 minutes. A record of 1-6.
So now we need Saskatchewan.
This is all at home. Home field advantage indeed for Diedrich Mills.
So now we need Saskatchewan to beat Toronto tonight. Paredes kicks off for 75 yards. Wooden returns it for 32 yards to the Hamilton 37. So we're at 21 seconds, no timeouts.
So in 21 seconds, Rod, you usually work on these scenarios. So you've got to get a huge completion. You've got to get a 10 to 15-yard completion, and then put yourself in a close position to throw what you would call a big Ben, a Hail Mary throw to the back of the end zone. But if you get no yardage on this first play, you're still too far away from that. And the only other thing you can do is start lateraling it back and forth and let guys try to lateral it for the win.
Both of these teams missing their franchise.
Forward to Keandre Smith for 18 yards to the Hamilton 55. Let's go. 16 seconds left.
They need a touchdown, only 16 seconds to go.
So plenty of time left. Get up on the line of scrimmage. All right, you got the first. That's the huge one. Get the first one. Get another 10-yard gain here at least, and then you're close so you can throw it up for a Hail Mary or another shot play.
Clock ticking away, 13, 12.
Wow, where the fuck are our receivers going?
What a terrible time.
So the 2 to 3 receivers, the slot receivers are running with a waggle. Offside. They're not on. They're not on scheme with what's happening with Trey Ford. difficult penalty to take.
10 seconds. They put 12 back on the clock now.
Ford throws incomplete to Lawler. So it's 2nd and 10.
Trey Ford tries to throw a shorter one. He is hit as he does. RJ Moten incomplete. 7 seconds to go. And we're getting into last play territory now.
Hail Mary! Hail Mary! Hail Mary! So you see Jake Dolegala coming into this game now, whether it's because Trey fell down or they feel like Jake's got the stronger arm to throw the Hail Mary play. Now you got Kenny Lawler on the field, so find out where he is, right? You got a bunch of guys over here. You got 4 receivers over here. They're going to run to the back of the end zone. One's going to be in the catch. One's going to be behind. One's going to be in the front. And Kenny Lawler's going to show up somewhere too.
Dolegala running around, loading up. He can't get rid of it in time. It's intercepted.
And it's an interception. Well, at least they got an hour before the McMaster game starts.
Lift the record to 5 and 6, and Josh Love gets a win in his first CFL start.
Josh Love, 24-35, 263 yards, 1 touchdown. I thought he managed the game very well. The run game was going very well. Dedrick Mills over 100 yards. You can see the final play of the game. Dolegala is in the game to take this shot downfield as he's climbing the pocket. He kind of loses where the defenders are behind him. They knock the ball down, leads to the interception.
And the Ticats outscored in the 4th quarter again. This time outscored 12-3. Came down to this, but Dolegala couldn't unleash the Hail Mary because Hicks got on him just as he was releasing the ball. And Dave Dickinson gets head coaching win number 100 in his remarkable career. Finally gets that and joins elite company to hit that milestone, all with the same team, including the guy who replaced John Hupnick, Bud Brad and Mike O'Shea.
So I'll be back in the next hour with the McMaster Windsor OUA game. And then after that, we're doing the Toronto SAS game, which is at the same time, but I'm doing it afterwards. But I do appreciate everyone for stopping by, checking out today's live stream, and have yourself a great rest of your day.